Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bath Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bath Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Move from CXC to your business management degree in just over 2 years with the globally and ACTT recognized ABE qualification at CTS College. Students with limited CSEC passes or mature candidates with work experience can enroll. Each level can be completed in under 6 months, with a diploma awarded upon completion of each level and a bachelor's degree awarded at the end of the entire program. Contact CTS College today and ask about our flexible payment terms.
Book the I.A.N Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the I.A.N Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 and book your live event coverage today.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
The game is on. Join the All Fours tournament at Double R Restaurant and Bar every Wednesday. Compete for a first prize of $2,000. The action starts at 6 p.m.
Science calls it AMPK, your body's built-in system for burning fat, balancing blood sugar, and fueling energy. Berberine Plus naturally supports AMPK, helping you feel better, live better, be better. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, powerful results naturally.
Wake up to ocean views in beautiful, peaceful Cedrus. Lots available at an unbelievable price of $85,000. You can build right away and live the dream, but hurry, only a few left. Call now to claim yours today.
Have I.A.N live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Is your home ready for a stunning makeover? At Classic Tiles, our newest arrivals are here, featuring breathtaking tiles and SPC flooring that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary places. From sleek modern designs to timeless classics, we have the quality and variety of tiles to fit every style and budget. Plus, find all your tools, kitchen and bathroom accessories, everything you need, under one roof. But don't wait, these exclusive new collections are moving fast. Visit Classic Tiles showroom today.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Discover top quality, brand new and roll-off vehicles at Euro Japan Motors, dealer in Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and more. Shop online and we will deliver and service at your door. We offer a variety of automotive services. Euro Japan Motors, a service beyond your expectations.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Looking for quality gate motors and garage doors? Call Expert Gating Systems Limited. We specialize in the installation of automated gates, garage doors, roller shutters, and barriers for your home and business. Leave it to the experts. Call now for a free site visit.
I.A.N offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349-EYES for more information. Payment plans are available.
Need quality material for your roof fast? Express Roofing Company Limited has you covered. From corrugated galvanized to new wave, we manufacture it all. Custom C and Z purlins standing seam made to your specs. Call or visit us in Sanger Grande today for quality material done right.
Step into the colors and flavors of India at the India in Style Expo opposite the Center of Excellence Macoya. Dive into our Indian Food Festival featuring a delicious variety, plus explore vibrant Indian clothing, elegant outfits for the entire family, perfect for every occasion. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence in Macoya. Get ready, Shogunas! The Fab India Expo is back, starting on September 18th, right opposite the Medford gas station, Shogunas. Shop authentic Indian fashion, food, jewelry, home decor, and much more. Don't miss out. The Fab India Expo, opposite Medford gas station, Shogunas. Your one-stop cultural destination.
Innovate your space with Trincity furniture and appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Shogunas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Experience the charm of country living in Grand Couva. New development, freehold lots available at an unbelievable price of $115,000. Only 15 minutes drive from the highway. Start building right away. Call now, lots are selling out fast.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $395. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Cantana, where you get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car.
Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited, fulfilling all your household needs.
Why wait to own land? Secure your lot 3 minutes from the Rio Claro Junction, only $255,000. Pay just $25,000 down in 1917 monthly for 10 years with private financing. No waiting, start building right away. Call and make it yours today.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at S&S. Quality you trust, prices you love. At S&S Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro-shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
High blood pressure doesn't wait, and neither should you. I.A.N Nutrition's blood pressure support is crafted with a clinical strength blend to help you take control naturally. Gentle on the body, powerful for your heart. Blood pressure support by I.A.N Nutrition. Naturally strong.
Rise to the occasion.
From foundation to finish, Steel Force Caribbean ensures precision in engineering, architectural design, structural steel, and custom fabrication. For industrial, commercial, or residential, serving throughout the Caribbean, call or visit us today.
Say goodbye to ordinary sofas. Introducing Sofa Factory, where you design and customize your dream set. Buy only the pieces you want, in the color you prefer, tailored to complement your space. Create a sofa that's uniquely yours. Our fabrics are very durable, some even stain-resistant and pet-friendly. Don't settle for what's available. Get a set made to suit your home. Visit our showrooms, conveniently located in Kunupir and Arima. The Sofa Factory. Come and experience the new way to shop for furniture.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Looking for a full-time secondary school where your child feels safe, supported, and inspired? Experience the difference at Upper Level Educational Institute. Our passionate teachers and interactive classes ensure students remain actively engaged and excited to learn. Classes are also available part-time for students, repeaters, and adult learners. Sign up for any part-time subject and get CSEC Math free. Upper Level, a great place to learn, where students come first. Register today.
Variety Supplies is at it again, bringing you exciting new arrivals every month. Cook up delicious meals with our top quality pots and covers, ranging from 8 to 26 inches. Get towers, stainless steel bowls in all sizes, elegant serving trays and platters, food warmer pans, strainers, and more. Check out our firecrackers, standing and tabletop stoves. Everything you need all in one place. Denny at 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Hundreds of unique items you won't find anywhere else.
For over 85 years, Saran Sampath Limited has been a trusted source for quality local and imported lumber. And for the last 10, our hardware division has delivered everything from top-grade tools to electrical, plumbing, and building supplies. Saran Sampath, everything for your home repair and construction projects.
out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, Ian out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, Ian out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down, we gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian, this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to all those of you locked online. A special good evening to all those of you looking at me from all over the world. A special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have got some interesting news for you. And with respect to the stabbing also over the weekend in Orangefield, I'm looking for an individual. Yeah, I'm looking for an individual. And that's why I tell you now, whether you like it or not, I am the commissioner for the ground. Yeah, I'm the commissioner for the ground, and you better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. I'm the commissioner for the ground. All those of you locked on online and on I.A.N Network on Facebook and I.A.N Network on YouTube, a special good evening to you. Boy, what I have to tell you today, I think I want to start it really early. I don't want to pussyfoot. I don't want to jump from here, jump from there. I want to start it early, really, really early. And this is gonna rock you. When I tell you rock you, this is gonna rock you. And why it's gonna rock you? Because nobody wants to come out and talk about it. And when you do, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised to know how persons get upset. People get agitated. They get upset. They don't like when you come out and you talk about what's happening in this country. You report the crime. While I'm reporting, I'm solving. It's either you could stop the crime or you could control it. You understand? And I believe that we have been doing both. We have been trying to stop it to the best of our ability, and we're trying to control it. Yeah, we're going to try to control it. Okay, we're going to try to control it. But there's a story, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you a photograph of 80 blocks of marijuana. 80 blocks. I want you to watch this and watch it properly. I want you to sit down and just look at it. And I want to give you a story about this. There's a big story about this that when I tell you that story today, you just would not believe it. And that is why I tell you that there are persons who don't like me and would like to see me. Things happen to me, really bad things. I tell you, just a couple days ago, we got wind of someone who had intentions of planning something really terrible against me. And we are dealing with it. I don't want to use too much strong words. I have a reason why I'm not using too much strong words, but they want to do terrible things to me. They planned and whoever they contacted and whatnot, but I want persons to know that we are aware. We are aware of it. So, also, ladies and gentlemen, an SRP officer charged with with manslaughter and the death of PC Jamal. Remember the officer that was killed shot at Kent House. He was shot dead accidentally at Kent House there, and also one man killed, another flees after armed bush in Aruca. Also 3 killers. Trump announces second U.S. strike in Venezuela cartel. Also, TNT will defend Guyana. If Venezuela invades, we will step forward. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. So, when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, also I still have to tell you about a couple shot outside Barataria superior. And you know, today I was just thinking, and I want you to get those images for me with respect to the persons in Tabakit with the home invasion. And just get that part with that little boy where they tied up his hand and they cut his hand and whatnot. Remember when he stretched his hand out and he was so fine. He's really like a fine little boy. Fine. And his hands was like, could go, you know. And imagine just a little boy, and they did that to him. And they beat up his brother also, who is a med student. Let me tell you something. When you miss a show, when you miss a program, I would like you to go back and look at it. I'll tell you why. Sometimes when you look at these programs that you miss, you might have information. Those of you who live abroad might have information, and maybe your relatives might tell you something who live in Trinidad. And you need to know what is going on in your place of birth. Sometimes you have relatives staying in those communities. And if you have information, you can go to ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. Boy. But you won't believe what I got to tell you. You won't believe. And I have to tell you today. Also, I visited a guy yesterday. His roof was blown off on Friday. Yeah, you know, there was a lot of rain in south and whatnot. His whole house, his entire house, woodhouse collapsed. I felt sorry for him. I assisted him a little bit. So we're going to take a fast break. And when we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Experience the charm of country living in Grand Couva. New development, freehold lots available at an unbelievable price of $115,000. Only 15 minutes drive from the highway. Start building right away. Call now, lots are selling out fast.
Introducing Berberine Plus by I.A.N Nutrition. Berberine Plus is formulated with berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf to provide diabetic support, lower cholesterol, and support weight loss. It also supports PCOS and other metabolic conditions, which can contribute to diabetes, obesity, and insulin resistance. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
In sacred moments, only the finest will do. Gold medal ghee. Pure ghee, pure devotion. Taste the gold medal difference today.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Step into the colors and flavors of India at the India in Style Expo opposite the Center of Excellence Macoya. Dive into our Indian Food Festival featuring a delicious variety. Plus explore vibrant Indian clothing, elegant outfits for the entire family, perfect for every occasion. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence in Macoya. Get ready, Shogunas! The Fab India Expo is back, starting on September 18th, right opposite the Medford gas station, Shogunas. Shop authentic Indian fashion, food, jewelry, home decor, and much more. Don't miss out on the Fab India Expo opposite Medford gas station, Shogunas, your one-stop cultural destination.
The game is on. Join the All-Fours tournament at R Restaurant and Bar every Wednesday. Compete for a first prize of $2,000. The action starts at 6 p.m.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just to let you know, an SRP officer charged with manslaughter in the death of PC Jamal Charles, acting DPP Mrs. Sabrina Dugdin Jaglal, gave the instructions to charge 22-year-old Special Reserve Police Officer Anton Phillips of Dabley for the offense manslaughter in the shooting death of his colleague PC Jamal Charles. PC Charles was shot to death at the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government car park at Kent House on Thursday. Charles, who was assigned to the ministry, was discovered unresponsive with an apparent gunshot injury to his mouth after a loud explosion was heard. Around 3:18, police confirmed that there were both an entry and an exit wound. At the time of the shooting, Charles was in the company of two other officers in the guard booth. At the back entrance, he had finished his shift and was in the company of two other colleagues when one of them began playing with a service pistol. Preliminary reports suggest that the officers were playing with their weapons when a shot was accidentally discharged by the suspect. The bullet was not fired from Charles' weapon. Sources disclose and the suspect faces manslaughter charge. Charles worked outside the Office of Rural Development and Local Government. Worked outside the Office of Rural Development and Local Government Minister Khadija Amin at Kent House, Maraval. Sources further revealed that the officer who accidentally fired the fatal shot was so traumatized that he had to be taken to hospital for medical treatment. That's why I tell people a gun is a very serious thing. It is not a toy. It is not something to flams with. You have to be so careful with a firearm. You have to be extremely, extremely careful with a firearm, ladies and gentlemen. Also, as we continue, one man killed, another flees after armed ambush in Aruka. The deceased has been only identified as Jay, was fatally shot after he and his employer were ambushed by a group of men on Monday, the 15th of September, around 11:30 p.m. Both men were walking along Sunset Drive off First Street, Aruka, when they passed four men who attacked and dealt them several blows about the body. The employer, who sustained minor head injuries, managed to escape. However, while fleeing, he heard several loud explosions, followed by Jay shouting, "I get shoot." Officers who were on patrol along the Priority Bus Street were informed of the shooting, and when they arrived at the scene, they discovered Jay lying in a pool of blood. If you have any information about that, get in contact with me, please. Get in contact with me, please. And I send you lines. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. If you have any information, get in contact with me, please. Any information, get in contact with me. Any information. I know there are a lot of people that are locked on all over, so before we talk about that, ladies and gentlemen, also 3 killed as Trump announces second U.S. strike on Venezuelan cartel comes on the heels of airstrike that killed 11 alleged drug traffickers. President Donald Trump on Monday confirmed that U.S. military forces had carried out another strike targeting Venezuelan nationals accused of drug trafficking. In a statement, Trump declared this morning on my orders, U.S. military forces conducted a second connected strike against positively identified extraordinarily violent drug traffickers. Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, so there's a lot happening also. Maduro arms civilians, Venezuelan trained to counter U.S. presence in the Caribbean. Venezuelan civilians are now receiving firearms training as part of President Nicolas Maduro defense strategy against the growing U.S. military presence in the Southern Caribbean, where Washington has intensified efforts to counter drug trafficking.
Armas colectivas, ¿se puede hablar sobre qué?
Well, I'll tell you something. It looks like we have a lot of traffickers in Trinidad, because I need to tell you where drugs have gone missing. Drugs have gone missing in Trinidad. So we look like we have to do something on land. While Trump is doing something in the ocean there, we have to tell you what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. And what I'm about to tell you today will shock you. It will shock you. I'm showing you the picture of the drugs that everybody see from all over the world. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a special hello to some good friends I met in Guyana. We had breakfast together. Sean and his dad. They're amazing people from Canada, and they are avid viewers. All right, avid viewers of Crime Watch, and we had breakfast together. Sean there and his dad, great people. So we want to say a special hello to them. They are locked on to Crime Watch. In fact, our viewers in Canada, it runs into the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of persons from the Caribbean, and I believe it's over 1 million plus that religiously look at Crime Watch. It's on all their groups and whatnot, and want to say a special hello to them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Ivor Archie to retire as Trinidad and Tobago youngest and longest serving Chief Justice. Goodbye after 17 years. So Ivor Archie, the Chief Justice, has indicated that this might be his last speech after serving as both the youngest and longest serving Chief Justice of Trinidad and Tobago. Ivor Archie has announced his intention to retire. He made this disclosure during what he described by his final address as Chief Justice at the ceremonial opening of the 25-26 law term of the Supreme Court of Judicature on Tuesday, September the 16th. Archie, who turns 65 soon, said he will confirm the official date of his retirement in due course. Appointed in 2008, Archie made history as the youngest person to hold the office of Chief Justice and has since become the longest serving Chief Justice in our nation's history. So he made a statement. I don't know if I have that clip. Go ahead.
When I became Chief Justice in 2008, the mandatory retirement age was 65. That was what I envisaged, and that is what I prepared for. One must have a life beyond Chief Justice. High public office requires sacrifice of family, self, and the freedom to pursue other avenues of interest. And while it is a privilege to serve, each of us must decide about what we want for ourselves at any given stage in life. Chief Justice is what I do. It's not who I am. And over the past 2 years, as I've approached the age of 65, I have seen my life journey with greater clarity and perspective. From a corporate governance standpoint, no matter how innovative a leader may be, an infusion of fresh ideas from a new leader with different strengths and weaknesses is desirable from time to time. It is also important for me to find new challenges and opportunities as I continue to grow. The office of Chief Justice is not private property or something you own or cling to. It is a sacred battle held in trust for one's successors and the nation. I am but a single runner in a never-ending relay, and the baton must be passed at some time. As any runner will tell you, the race is compromised if you don't pass in the zone, and I am in my zone. I have decided to retire, not resign, retire, at a time of my own choosing and not to wait until I reach the age of 70. There will always be unfinished business, no matter when I leave. But I have...
Very interesting. And that was his opening of the Supreme Court, he has his speech there. But you know, it's interesting. What could happen? There are a lot of great people there, yeah? But you never know, because the president appoints the Chief Justice, I believe. I believe so. The president is the person responsible. And you never know. You never know. We recently had a woman commissioner. We have a woman prime minister. We have a woman president. And you never know. Maybe a brilliant person there. You never know. It can be Gillian Lockie. You never know. Yeah. And she's an intelligent person. Super bright. I know her. Super bright person. So you never know. You just have to keep your eyes open. You know, you just have to keep your eyes open. Also, remember I told you about the cop. Police lock inside classroom. Pre-sal PTA issues condemnation after I.A.N network exclusive on the incident. How you mean condemning me? Oh, not me. Oh, okay. So I wanted the PTA getting wax. After our network ran an exclusive. I'm sure we had a video. Anyhow, let me give you the scores about that. Police locked inside classroom, pre-sal PTA issues condemnation after everybody found out on what network? Not a network in Port of Spain, not a network on any of the streets in town, but a network being the center, centralized, so we cover from San Fernando, we cover to Port of Spain. You don't have to go Port of Spain. You come to I.A.N network in Central. And that is why I told someone, and they asked me, you're going to buy a property in Port of Spain and open your studio? I said, never happen. Never. I'm not going to do that. I don't have that mindset. I don't think that everything is in Port of Spain. Yeah. I mean, I have worked on every station, every network in the Port of Spain area. Well, and to this day, nobody has been able to beat my MFO survey. Nobody, up to this day, I sent up everybody's rating. And I realized, you know what, let me go on my own. And I started on my own in 2016. And from 2016 to now, ladies and gentlemen, we have done 147 million people have watched our videos, 147 million. And imagine our population is 1.4, and we did 147 million from December 2016. It was the 13th of December 2016 when I started my page with only 5 people watching. And today it's 147. That can tell you that is vision. That is vision. But let me go back to policeman locked inside classroom. I know you want to hear about the drugs. I'll tell you when pre-sal PTA condemnation after I.A.N network exclusive on the incident. A police officer reportedly locked inside the classroom at the pre-sal secondary school on Friday, September the 12th. After a student allegedly threw away the key, Parent Teachers Association President Chris Balkaran Singh confirmed that the matter occurred on Friday, but noted he could not give further details as the school has not yet issued an official statement. In a telephone interview, hold on there, Mr. Man. Hold on there. Okay, I put it on silent. In a telephone interview on Monday, Balkaran Singh said the PTA fully support the continued presence of law enforcement in schools and condemned the student behavior. The action that took place on Friday is strongly condemned, and I believe the student should face disciplinary action. It ain't funny. It just ain't funny. You are holding somebody against their will. You are locked. It's not funny to put a policeman. You do me that I break down that door. You can't just lock somebody in a room that's holding somebody against their will. If the law really want to pursue him, they hot him up, like really hot up the student. It's craziness. It is craziness. Also, I had to tell you, in fact, let me take a fast break. And look at that drugs there. Look at that drugs. On the 6th, I believe, persons were held with that drugs. It's almost 80-something blocks. That's millions of dollars in drugs. When I come back, you won't believe what I have to tell you about that drugs. You won't believe, but it will remind you of something. It reminds you of a vehicle that went missing in a Rima police station. So you got to read between the line. And that is why on my station, you get everything is exclusive. All the news is exclusive. But I know what I'm going to tell you. People are going to get really upset here. Really upset because a lot of people playing a kind of funny game right now. It's a funny time and a lot of games playing. But you, at the end of the day, you the citizens have to know who you trust. Who you trust when things happen. Who you trust to give information. Because when you see things like that, you're not going to trust nobody. You're going to trust I.A.N. And people get upset. There are a lot of people might get upset. I'm going to I.A.N. I will tell I.A.N. I can't come to everybody. I can't respond to every call on my phone. But bear with me, trust me. You mightn't see me in person, but you'll feel the effects of me in your community when you send us information with respect to illegal activities. We're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
For over 85 years, I.A.N. Sampath Limited has been a trusted source for quality local and imported lumber. And for the last 10, our hardware division has delivered everything from top-grade tools to electrical, plumbing, and building supplies. I.A.N. Sampath, everything for your home repair and construction projects.
Why wait to own land? Secure your lot. 3 minutes from the Rio Claro Junction, only $255,000. Pay just $25,000 down in 1917 monthly for 10 years. With private financing. No waiting, start building right away. Call and make it yours today.
Have I.A.N. live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N. network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N. Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N. at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Rise to the occasion.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at ianalleyne@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. SWIFT code provided for international transfers. Have I.A.N. live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N. network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N. Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N. at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show. The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
Looking for a full-time secondary school where your child feels safe, supported, and inspired? Experience the difference at Upper Level Educational Institute. Our passionate teachers and interactive classes ensure students remain actively engaged and excited to learn. Classes are also available part-time for students, repeaters, and adult learners. Sign up for any part-time subject and get CSEC Math free. Upper Level, a great place to learn, where students come first. Register today.
Looking for quality gate motors and garage doors? Call Expert Gating Systems Limited. We specialize in the installation of automated gates, garage doors, roller shutters, and barriers for your home and business. Leave it to the experts. Call now for a free site visit.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
Just have some breaking news to you, breaking news, and that is why you have to watch Crime Watch Channel, because you do not know. I just dispatched a camera crew to go down to Carlson Field. Well, not everybody's going to take it now. A man was just shot in a white Audi, the number PCY 7025. PCY 7025. We are now putting up the picture. PCY 7025. Apparently somebody stopped to talk to him. We don't know if he died in the car. We can't confirm as yet. But police are down there. They have cordoned off the area. Where's the photo? All right, PCY 7025. Man shot. So if you have any relative driving a PCY 7025 Audi, a man was just shot in Carlson Field a short while ago, and you don't know if it's a businessman, you don't know what. I tell you, this place is crazy, you know. This place is crazy, and it's not getting better. And there's nobody you can trust. There's absolutely nobody you can trust. When I look at that situation with that drugs, I need to tell you, there's nobody you can trust. So this is breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. A man was just shot. He was driving a PCY 7025. A white Audi. Police are currently on the scene. They are on the scene right now. Right, so I just sent a camera guy. Tell the camera guy to send videos as fast as possible. The area, don't wait, we need it before 7. Because by the time I get it, I can start another show. He's so slow. Come back to me. Yeah, he's slow. By the time you send him, and he comes out of the car and takes a camera to take a picture, he's slow. I can never get it back. Tell him I have a show going on if he does not know. We can't say if it is we can't say if the person died there, but all we know, you're seeing I'm seeing the area right now. I'm seeing the area right now. You're seeing the car. This is, now I don't know if this is somebody's relative or somebody can WhatsApp me right now and give me more information. But you see the pop-ups coming up also. Somebody has land to sell. Wow. Okay, a man was shot in a white Audi. And that's why, you know, if even in advertising, we I created that pop-up. You know, a lot of people follow me now and copycat me, but they can't copycat the ratings. And there's a great a massage, manicure, pedicure place on Xavier Street. I see they advertise with us now. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have information, get in contact with me, please. If you have information, get in contact with me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let us start. Let us start, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to show you a picture with drugs. I know people might get upset, but I don't care. Let people know. If I call in people and I can't trust you, who are we going to trust? Look at all those drugs. Let me explain something to you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the last time I told you something, ladies and gentlemen, it was involved, it's similar. You remember when the car was taken from the Arima Police Station? You remember that, and we were there in front? The SUV, the SUV, and everybody was shocked. Come on.
I discovered, and I tell you this, sir, that I believe I have a duty to come out and tell you.
Right, I have a duty to come out and tell you. And the first time you heard about that stolen SUV, you heard it from me. The first time when I told you that a man, individual, took a camera from the station, that said station, everybody doubted me. But the next day he was charged. So people wanted, well, how you know about that? Believe me. But I have something to tell you today. That drugs that you are seeing there, ladies and gentlemen, that drugs that you are seeing there, That drugs that you are seeing there, let me give you this story about that. Come back to me. 3 men was arrested in Trincity over the weekend following the seizure of a large quantity of cannabis drugs during the anti-crime operation. Around 4:20 on Saturday, September the 6th, officers from the DCP Operations Unit, that is September the 6th, carried out a targeted exercise at the Macoya Industrial Estate based on intelligence about an alleged drug shipment. During the operation, 82 blocks, look at that, 82 black packets, let me check it with what I have, because I have it here. 4 brown packets, along with the 82, 2 transparent packets, okay, we have that, and 1 red packet. Where the red packet? Right. So we have it there. You've seen it there. You've seen it there, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen it there. So, ladies and gentlemen, the persons were charged. The 3 men, they were charged. Yeah? So they took all the drugs and they went to Barataria Police Station to keep the drugs there. Put it in a property room. Property room for safekeeping. A property room for safekeeping. Watch it there. You know what happened over the weekend that nobody wants to tell you? Nobody wants to tell you, because you really ask when you call, when you call for help. When persons come in by your house in the event of a robbery and you're a businessman or you have to tell them your business, you really ask yourself who to trust, And that is why I stand before you today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not, as they say, I'm not a perfect person, but nobody can ever point a finger at me and say, I.A.N is a racket man. I.A.N is a con man. I give I.A.N information, and he told someone. I have never in my life I have ever done that. I tell you, and I will always tell you, and you should find that paper director showing you where I was working for $250,000 a month. He has that paper somewhere in the system. And because I refused to give information, I walked out. And I will always show it to you. I will always show it to you. Watch. I will always show it to you. Come back to me. Because you know why I have to show that to you? That you can't buy me. Money can't, you can't buy me. I know money. And even though I crashed and I came back, but you see, trust, when people trust you, trust is a very serious thing. And ladies and gentlemen, with respect to the drugs that you see before you today, that 80 blocks, that 4 brown packets, that 2 transparent packets, that red packet, I need to tell you a story, ladies and gentlemen. I need to tell you a story. Over the weekend, you know what they did? In the property room for safekeeping at Barataria Police Station. Well, they discovered it over the weekend. It was discovered over the weekend. But you know, it was discovered yesterday, but everything is, hush, don't tell I.A.N. Don't tell nobody nothing. Yesterday we find out about why they locked the policeman in the classroom. Who told them that? Everybody upset. It doesn't matter that. The policeman must be traumatized. You don't know. What is the Minister of Education doing about that? That's a serious thing. That's a very serious thing. The Ministry of Education should issue a statement with respect to what took place at Presal High. But coming back to it, ladies and gentlemen, you know what they did? And it was discovered yesterday that out of the 18 blocks, 20 missing. Over 20 missing. Over 20 blocks missing. Over 20 blocks missing. And you know what's happening right now? You know what's happening? You know what the person did? They took a brick. They took a broken brick and they wrapped it in black. The same tape and everything. Wrap it in the black. Using styrofoam. Brick in the middle and styrofoam, and they wrapped it perfect. and they put it back like that. In the property room. 20-something blocks missing. Now, before it was taken there, it was all checked. It was all checked. That is how the persons, they were charged based on the quantity of drugs. So every packet was checked properly. So ladies and gentlemen, what the Commissioner of Police need to do, what everybody need to do is to come out and tell the nation, how can I trust people when we got this and 20 blocks missing, and they took they wrapped it in a red brick. They wrapped it in bricks and they put it back and packed it perfect. So which means to say they went with the bricks, they went with the concrete blocks in it, they put it back, pieces of blocks, flat pieces, and it neat and nice, and they put it back in the property room there, and they took out the marijuana. 20-something blocks. You know about your block right now? Based on what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, based on what is going on in the close to Venezuela, you won't believe how challenging it is. The price of drugs have skyrocketed. It's skyrocketed. Cocaine was selling for almost $35,000. It's gone to 65 to 70, as high as $70,000 a kilo right now. Marijuana has gone to $30-something thousand. It is the highest. You know why? You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because of what is going on in the Gulf. Because nobody could bring. So everybody who have the goods right now, selling it like gold, and people paying. But so one person choose one police, we don't know how many, but one person so far is the subject of the investigation, went into the property room and stole the drugs, 20 blocks, like up himself, there's a couple $100,000, well, like up himself, and put back concrete blocks, wrap it up back, and ladies and gentlemen, nobody wants to say nothing. That, ladies and gentlemen, had I been the Commissioner of Police, I would have gotten my crew, stand behind me and hold a press conference and let people know that what took place, what I discovered yesterday when our people visited Barataria Police Station and the blocks missing and they put concrete blocks, we are going to investigate it. There will be no stone unturned. Why do you think I did not tell you that what I found out? And why do you think I did not post it on my page? Because they would have jumped and sent out a release really fast. But I had to, it's not a matter you want to mash up nobody. But things like this, let the public know. Let them know. Because when the public see that you are coming out and you are speaking about these things, they know you have no intentions of hiding anything from them. They know that you would like to build the trust between the civilians and the police. But when you do things like this, so today ask yourself, wow, SOE, all kind of thing going on. Meister going home. Right? Meister going home. And imagine a time of state of emergency, you tell a man take all your leave. Take all your holidays. In a time like this, when we should have persons locked down and operations and all kind of thing, we send home a man because you know what, right? Because they have their person who they wish to put there as a DCP. You won't believe the kind of racket running. And I won't say racket. How this thing is being played. It's just games. They play with people's career. They play with your career. And as I was telling a senior police last night, I said the most ungrateful place to work beside, well, not here. No, here is not an ungrateful place to work. Everybody who work here, they see great days. They have seen great days. They have achieved a lot. It's the police service. It is the most ungrateful place to work. It's a no thank you job. You can reach to the top, and because politics play on top, you're right down the ladder. It's like snake and ladders. You reach up on top and bam, you come down back. Snake and ladders is how they operate the TTPS and promotions and whatnot. And that is why when people take them to court, don't get vexed. People have a right. They demoralize people. It's a demoralized environment sometimes. And what took place at Barataria Police Station is a total disgrace. It's a national disgrace. Come out and talk. Why we locking up this one and why we have this one in detention, that one in detention. Come out and talk about that. Come out and tell the nation what about the 20 blocks that somebody wrap up in black plastic, duct tape and whatnot, fix it back neat and put it back and run away in a police station. So you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen now? The 3 persons that has been charged, I'm just saying it, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. We don't know the influence. We don't know what's going to happen now because that's what it was basing what's going on. But we don't know. I don't want to jump the gun. We don't want to jump the gun. But I have a duty, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you as the commissioner for the ground, to tell you what exactly is going on in this country. To tell you what exactly is going on in this country. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Wake up to ocean views and beautiful, peaceful Cedrus. Lots available at an unbelievable price of $85,000. You can build right away and live the dream, but hurry, only a few left. Call now to claim yours today.
In sacred moments, only the finest will do. Gold medal ghee. Pure ghee, pure devotion. Taste the gold medal difference today.
Book the I.A.N Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the I.A.N Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250, and book your live event coverage today.
Discover top quality, brand new and roll-off vehicles at Euro Japan Motors, dealer in Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and more. Shop online and we will deliver and service at your door. We offer a variety of automotive services. Euro Japan Motors, a service beyond your expectations.
Cantana, where you get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car. Yeah, that's where I get my rims.
Variety Supplies is at it again, bringing you exciting new arrivals every month. Cook up delicious meals with our top quality pots and covers, ranging from 8 to 26 inches. Get towers, stainless steel bowls in all sizes, elegant serving trays and platters, food warmer pans, strainers, and more. Check out our firecrackers, standing and tabletop stoves. Everything you need all in one place. Denny at 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Hundreds of unique items you won't find anywhere else.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So they shot the man. They shot the man. I don't know if he's alive. We don't know. Could his family get in contact with me, please? Because I asked somebody who willing to talk to me, you know, because I will shoot down there after. But I don't want to say, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is sad. This is really, really sad. So that's why when they want to get you, always passing through all them lonely road and all kind of thing. It reminds me of the pretty girl that lost her life across there. When her husband say come out to urinate, Odell Lal, what's her name? Odell Lal, man, never forget that pretty girl, boy. Lost her life, lost her life, but don't worry. It's never too late. People will talk, people talking. We still guarantee, and I know her mother will look at crime much religiously, hoping for justice, but don't worry. Time is, as I said, time is shorter than what? Twine. Yeah, believe it. And God might put on her pajamas to all those of you who have lost your relatives. God might put on her pajamas while the killer is up and down. But God might put on her pajamas, but he does not sleep, ladies and gentlemen. So what have you to say about the drugs today? What have you to say? Today I stood in front of the Barataria Police Station and I did a little video. But you understand what's going on now? 20 blocks missing. But I ain't hearing from nobody. I ain't hearing from nobody. I hear my star going on, I hear this. I ain't hearing from nobody. But don't shoot the messenger, but don't shoot him. But you can't come wrong, but I'm just telling you, people are losing confidence. People are losing confidence. People are losing confidence when these things happen. And when you try to play quiet, don't play nothing quiet. Come out and talk. When you come out and talk, people are going to realize we're not playing games. We are not playing games in SOE. We are not playing games in these times. Go ahead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. in front of Barataria Police Station. I got some disturbing news for you. You know, the last time you saw me in front of a police station was with respect to the SUV that was taken in a Rima, and nobody knew about it. Shocking security breach, stolen from the police station. Suspect killed in Takariga while was driving SUV stolen from the Arima police station. Are you aware that the vehicle was stolen from here? Well, I have a matter, an incident to bring to your attention that is very, very, very disturbing. You are going to fall out your seats because it is very disturbing. I think it's more disturbing when we discover the. You remember in Arima with the stolen SUV in Arima police station. The vehicle was reported stolen 2nd August 2025. That was the SUV and whatnot, and they got back the SUV, and we got to the bottom of it. Everybody knows we got to the bottom of it. But there's a story that has developed here that I need to bring it to your attention, you the people, because as they say, I'm the commissioner for the ground, and the only thing I don't know is the coming of the law. And it's sad because had it been somebody else or some small officer, Peter would have paid for Paul and Paul would have paid for all. Let me just tell you what went on. 3 arrested in Trincity with cannabis shipment. 3 men were arrested over the weekend in Trincity after police seized a large quantity of cannabis during an anti-crime operation. The arrest took place around 4:20 p.m. on Saturday, September 6, 2025, when officers of the DCP Operations Unit carried out a targeted exercise at the Macoya Industrial Estate based on intelligence about alleged drug shipment. During the operation, 82 black packets, 4 brown packets, 2 transparent packets. Now you are seeing the images on your screen right now. You are seeing the images on your screen. And 1 red packet, all containing cannabis, marijuana, drugs. The suspect ages 26, 42, and from Trincity and Shogunas were charged with possession of the cannabis for the purpose of trafficking. The investigation is continuing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now, how many blocks you saw there? They had 82 blocks. Black, stuff in black, stuff 82 black packets, 4 brown packets, and 2 transparent packets. They were all, now the suspects were charged. That happened on the 6th. On the 6th of September, that incident happened. But let me tell you what happened at this station here. During the weekend, into yesterday, well, during the weekend, this is where the drugs were kept. This is where the 82 packets, 82 black packets, 4 brown packets, and 2 transparent packets, they were all kept here in a room, in the property room. You know, somebody, and it had to be a police, went in, take out 20 kilograms. 20 kilograms means 20 of the black packets. Take it out. Remember, before the drugs was placed here, everything was well checked and properly documented. Every package was well checked. 20 of the blocks right now, somebody take it from the property room here, from the room where they keep all their evidence and whatnot. Take bricks. I tell you this thing crazy. Take bricks, pack it back, wrap it back with bubble wrap and duct tape and everything. Package just saw the black package looking. 20 of it gone. Gone. And put it back in the room quietly. So they switch it. Yeah, that is like a couple, that is like almost a couple $100,000 worth or of drugs. So it was taken from here to the station to the back of me here, where they keep, and it was kept here at the station. To this day, the police service, nobody has said anything. They are doing an investigation quietly, but I just had to come and tell you, because this is craziness. This is craziness. So which means to say, even though the guys, well, they have been charged, well, I don't know how they're going to, I mean, I don't want to subjudice the case, but nevertheless, they have a good trump card. The evidence that is before the court, well, it has been compromised. It has been compromised, but we're going to leave that to the courts. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, 20 blocks that you are seeing right now, 20 of those black packets, it was removed over the weekend from here, and it was replaced with concrete, with a concrete block wrapped properly, and placed back with the rest, with the 80 blocks in the property room. You understand what I'm telling you here? So 20 from the, now it was kept here over the weekend. Just to let you know, they discovered it. So it had to happen over the weekend because they only discovered it was only discovered yesterday. So which means to say, you're thinking, I wonder if it really happened over the weekend. Because only, you remember these guys were arrested on the 6th of September. These guys were arrested on the 6th of September. Today is the 16th. So nevertheless, somebody went into the property room, removed 20 blocks, take that and bring bricks, concrete blocks, and seal it back neat and nice and rest it back. What you call that? What you call that? This is SOE. What you call that? What you call that? What corruption is that? What you call that? And quietly, everything is being done. Something like this, ladies and gentlemen, you should have had the who's who right in front of the station here. Press conference, everything. Blow this up, shut down this whole place. Camera, everything. Business as usual. I ain't saying people inside here responsible, but somebody inside here. And look at the places open normal. And you know, I'll tell you something, and I need to tell you this. Somebody made a serious threat to me recently, but I don't want to really go into details. But I will tell you about it, and we are dealing with it. I am dealing with it. And when you highlight things like these situations here, people get upset. And they think that you, the people, should not know. No, you have all right to know, because these are the people you call, these are the people you give information to, these are the people, and you ask, and the first thing they will ask about, why people going to I.A.N. I.A.N. have no drugs at his home. I'm not in nothing, and I tell people that every day. I'm not in anything. The only thing I might be lime, have a couple drinks, and that's it. As they say, social drinks and dress up, and that's it. And look good, and that's it. I'm not in anything. I can tell the government that too. I'm not in nothing. I show the government, and you can ask them that too. I'm not in nothing. But you have all right to know this. And you ask yourself why they did not why this matter was not brought to the attention of the public. What you trying to hide? Imagine over the weekend, 20 blocks replaced with concrete brick, with concrete like concrete bricks, concrete, and they wrap it back neat. So ladies and gentlemen, the rain coming, I can't cost my cameraman because you will get on with me. So I'm just going back inside. I forgot the umbrella thing.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
Limited are to AC parts and services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable, exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupont line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited, fulfilling all your household needs.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at S&S. Quality you trust, prices you love. At S&S Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Somebody pass blue water, somebody bring blue water, somebody get blue water, and we ready now. When you're feeling hard, take up the water spray. Take up the water spray. In the school or house, take up the water spray. When the bus run out, take up the water spray. Party pussy water, working pussy water, school children they water. The water spray, the fitness pussy water, the office pussy water. When your pussy need one, take up the water spray.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Bitter. You know, ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to take you back really fast to a stabbing on Sunday, Keston Gialdo, a.k.a. Fox of Orangefield Road. Capuchine was fatally stabbed during an altercation early on Sunday, September the 14th. Now, this has engaged my attention, and I'm working really hard in finding out who stabbed this man. But it have a whole history about the person, a person of interest, a man who has been identified as Musai. Okay, this is Musai I'm looking for. Anybody who has information on him? Anybody who has information on him, on Musai, get in contact with me. Anybody who has information where we can locate this man. And Musai, today I went looking for you, and I just want you to know that, and you need to get in contact with me. Okay? Today I was in the Orangefield area, and I was looking for this person. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a tree fell on a pensioner house in Guayagüeyari Road, Mayaro. Pensioner Anthony Allsup from Bunkers Hill, Guayagüeyari. So a tree fell on his property to this house today. We have a photo. By the time we're getting that together, ladies and gentlemen, so we know that we are looking for Musai in connection with the fatal stabbing of Keston Gialdo. Right? I'm looking for Musai. Musai, make yourself available. Make yourself available. I'm also looking for another person, one of his friends. Another person, one of his friends, but I have to gather that also. But so far, I'm looking for Musai. If you know where we can find him, this is Crime Watch, you know, and this is I.A.N. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just going back to where the man that was shot a while ago in Okay. I will deal with it. I will deal with it. Don't worry. I don't want to talk about it now, but I'll deal with it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the guy who was shot in Carson Field, his car number, PCY 7025. These are new videos now. Go ahead. He has died. All right, he died on the scene. Just to let you know, the man was shot. He has died. This is his car, PCY 7025. We don't know what went on. As you can see, police officers on the scene, and my cameraman, thank God he made it. Police Constable Ali. PC Ali and PC Thomas are currently on the scene, and to the family of this man, we don't know what happened, but if you wish to speak to me, this is a very sad thing. This is a very, very sad thing to be going home. I'm sure he has family. I'm sure somebody's waiting home for him. Wow. It is so sad. It is so sad, and that is why I tell it is so sad. And to his family, and imagine this man has a wife. And imagine, you're looking at Crime Watch, and you just see your relative number pop up. And that's why I tell you, this is one show. That's why so many people look at it. Because you never know that's why I tell people, you never know, and it's sad. It's terrible, it's terrible, it's terrible. It's terrible what's happening. If you know any of these shooters, if you know who did that, who killed that man, he died. Who killed that man? In PCY 7025. You go to my website. You remember you could go to my website. The information is anonymous. The report is anonymous. You can send videos. You can send pictures. You start sending. And some of you maybe who helped pack the bricks from Barataria Police Station, the 20 bricks, the 20 blocks that went missing of drugs, and the person put back bricks in it and wrap it back. Maybe you were part of the person, somebody sent it to buy blocks or whatever. If you know anything, you can go to my website. You can go. If you want me to call you back, I'll call you back also. That information comes directly to me. Hi, caller, good evening. We're going to finish at 7, and we're going to finish at 2 minutes past 7. Remember, we don't end at 7 o'clock, yeah? I want people to know that. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
A very, very good evening to you, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
This air looking nice at all. The commissioner have to get involved. And
on the blocks.
But tell me something, yes. In the property room is a system where somebody in charge and they hand over to an next person.
Yeah.
This is crazy. But let me be quickly and tell you something very quick. This is important. About 20 years ago, I was listening to a calling radio program. In those days, all the TV program was non-existent. And the guy who was conducting the program was a fella named Vernon Ramisa. You should know Vernon Ramisa.
I know Vernon.
Very good. So one of the questions he was asking the callers to call and give ideas and suggestions how we could solve crime. I happened to get through, and my response was, I said, Mr. Ramisa, that is impossible. He said, why? And I tell him, the reason is that half of the criminals, 50% of the criminals, is in uniform. This is why I don't trust them. All the best.
Not all. You have hard-working police officers. Half, but it's just a handful of rogue elements who abuse their position. Everybody's trying. They have great WPCs, they have senior officers. Everybody work hard. But it's an ungrateful place, you know. It's an ungrateful. You can run your blood to water. Where's Sergeant Swamba today? Where's Sergeant Swamba? A man who knows all, who has all the knowledge about stolen vehicles. Where is he today? Yeah, but that don't matter. I mean, they bring back all kind of people because money running and who you know. But people like him, and that is why we should bring, where's Johnny Abraham? Where people like these people, it's not a matter of bringing back younger people now, but you have to bring back people with experience who understand the ground, who understand the car stealing racket, like Swamba and them, like Johnny and them, they understand it. Sometimes the older heads are better than the younger heads, you know. Now, I don't have a problem with person being young and bright and whatnot, but sometimes you have to understand how this dance works. So now I myself have to call older people and find out. I wonder, you could, you know, you dealt with this 20 years ago. I could call Johnny. I said, Johnny, you remember this person, boy? 15 years ago. And he'll tell you, because sometimes I will call him for an advice. Up to today, I spoke to Johnny. Up to today, I spoke to Johnny Abraham. Great guy. Where is he today? Open up the lines. I call a good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. But imagine going through Carlson Field. And that's why you're ready to be. Hi, go ahead, caller.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
But most likely the police station, all the police stations have cameras, so they're supposed to know who pick up them, who move all the drugs.
You remember last time I tell you about the SUV that was stolen in River Police Station, and everybody vexed with me, you know? They vexed with me. They say, how you know that? When I come out and tell them, I tell you where it was stolen and when it was found, and what went on. Today I telling you, let them come and tell you it's 20 blocks missing, yeah? 20 blocks missing.
That remember, the way they said they had the rats in St. Joseph Station, cooking they call the rats, and the rats take these drugs in St. Joseph Station.
By the time I shade, that all kind of rat outside now. That all kind of rat. That rat in the station, that rat outside. All kind of rat roaming the streets right now. All kind of rat. Remember, we don't end at 7 here, so I just send you the pause. Stop telling me my show has ended. My show don't end. It don't end at 7 o'clock. It continues on all the different platforms, on I.A.N Network, on Facebook, I.A.N Network, on YouTube, and that is why you need to subscribe. You need to follow us on Facebook. You need to follow us on YouTube. You need to subscribe. You need to download the app and whatnot, because let me tell you something. As it happens, you will get it. If there's an accident, if there's a robbery in progress, as it happens, you will get it. If you want to know what's going on all up the Caribbean, it's only one platform. It's only one platform. And today, nobody told you about the 20 blocks missing from Barataria Police Station, but I.A.N Network did. I.A.N Network did, ladies and gentlemen. It did. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Ian, good evening.
Good evening.
This, I don't know if the police sees, I don't know if everything fall on flat since this government change. I don't know what they're doing. Yesterday, they gave me one from Rio Claro. They find the car quite in Belmont. Where that vehicle passed to go Belmont on the sky, where all the police at that point in time, I know was a SOE. Now, you think any little police constable could go in that room and put that brick inside there and take out that marijuana? But now going.
Yeah. Look at the home invasion. Look at the home invasion. Look at how many cars from yesterday. Get how many cars were involved in that. For an hour and a half, they beat the school teacher and her husband and her children. Beat them. Beat them, watch. Beat them. Look at how many cars. They took their 2 vehicles and gone with it. Look at the little boy, the little 10-year-old. Look at his hands. Look at the little boy, the little 10-year-old. Look at the 10-year-old. They tied the 10-year-old, cut him up also. What kind of monster is that? And one of the vehicles, ladies and gentlemen, was found in St. Anne's car park. St. Anne's Hospital car park. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. And just how I made a breakthrough with the pilot. Everybody knows the role I played with the pilot. Everybody knows the role I played with the pilot. And nothing will muzzle. Nobody will muzzle me when coming to clubs. Nobody, when Imraz Ali, nobody. We have sent vital information to the police with respect to this. Vital information. I want to acknowledge Mark Hernandez. Great guy. He and his team, great guy. They are doing what they have to do. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good night, Mr. Allen.
Good night.
So the question is, why is they not sending home everybody from the station? Because, I mean, they must have a logbook who goes in and out of the station. Everybody needs to be under investigation.
They're trying to get their house in order. That is what they're trying to do. Get their house in order and then come out to the public. But no, because if it was one man, but they bust his throat. If there was another man, they bust his throat. PSB would have gone and locked him up in front of everybody. In front of everybody. In front of everybody. Everybody. I know PSB went and locked up people, ladies and policemen. In charge room already, you know. In charge room, embarrass them in front of everybody, you know. Just for allegations, you know. Yeah. But what is the quietness about this? Why the quietness about this? Hi, caller. Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
I'm calling to have a problem with where my child went in get to do a surgery. Right? And she passed away. And I get in a set and run around with the light phone and all kinds of get dead certificate.
Somebody will take your number off the air and I'll call you. Thank you again.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, somebody will take your number off the air. But it's serious. It's really terrible. Look at the crime situation right now. We don't know if there's a businessman that was shot dead. Look at him. Slammed to the steering. Shots. Normal. PCY 7025. You can imagine your family going on there now? You can imagine, ladies and gentlemen. You can just imagine that right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can just imagine that. Terrible. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. Anybody who has information, get in contact with me. Anybody who has information with respect to the killing of this man, get in contact with me, please. If you saw something, if you saw something, you have information, you could go to ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. Look at it. Type it up on your phone, ianalleyne.org. You can post all your pictures, your videos, whatever you might have. Home videos, your CCTV cameras. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's happening here right now in this country. One man, police on an active crime scene in Carsonfield. Family, they are down there, screaming for their loved one. While on the other side of Trinidad, 3 people arrested on the 6th. Nevertheless, on Monday, when they checked the police station, from this big drug bus that was posted all over, 20-something blocks missing. Somebody put back bricks in it and wrap it back and put it back in the property room in the police station in Barataria. Tell me, what have you to say? What have you to say, ladies and gentlemen? What have you to say? Remember, you can look back at this program tonight on all the platforms. Those of you who wish to get your ads on the show, you have numbers to call. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. And God be with us. But while God has been with us, while His presence is with us, remember, I'm Ian, and as they say, Commissioner for the ground. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down.